Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. An intriguing matchup tonight. 2 smart, experienced ball clubs. Shaq, how do you see this one playing out?
Solid execution on both sides. Each guy playing to his own strengths.
Okay. It's going to be, I think it's going to be more tactical, though, honestly. You know, if the game is played at a fast pace, that's when the benches come into play, because we'll see who has the bigger bench.
If,
You okay? You all right?
Oh.
You all right?
Man, no, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Oh, sorry, Ernie. Did it go down the wrong pipe?
Something did.
It's home to the Alamo and the Spurs, San Antonio, Texas, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the AT&T Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Washington is working their way through a road trip into today's game. And, of course, they are still without Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and that news, Kevin, means this team faces a tough challenge. The production's going to be missed. And it's not a problem that you can just wave a wand and make go away. This is when everybody on that bench has to really band together.
Well, obviously difficult to replace his production. They're not going to do that, but impossible for them to replace his leadership qualities.
Tonight, 2 great backcourts facing off. Brent, how often do you get caught up in a showdown with another guard?
Well, for me, it didn't happen all that much, Kevin, unless I was playing John Barry. Now I got fired
right.
up.
I get you. I get you.
I think it's amazing when you have these matchups during the regular season and you look at maybe the rhythm of some of these guys coming into the game. Elite point guards, they have the ball in their hands. Sometimes they get caught up in that mano-a-mano duel. And as a 2-guard or somebody else playing with that player, it's really fun to watch.
You got to check yourself, though, don't you? You got to stay within the bounds.
Oh, there's no doubt that you still want to win the basketball game, but there are moments and minutes where their talent takes over, and that's when the show begins.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Wilkins, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. So it's Washington now. Petrie the pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Price up top. Defended by Wilkins. Garnett kicks to Johnson. Price with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Over Wilkins. No good from Price. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Right wing. Here's Petrie. Maravich defending. Petrie the pass to Robinson. Gasol with the steal. Wilkins against Price. Maravich kicks to Gasol. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Maravich. Gets a very good look and converts.
When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Pass to short. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pettit, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Pettit's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter. Pettit is one of the all-time greats at just battling for position and turning those misses into makes.
Now, here is Maravich. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Price against Wilkins. Garnett outside. Outside, Maravich. Back to Garnett. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by David Robinson.
Yeah, a bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
To the middle. Shots good from Petrie.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Back to Price. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going.
Here's Short. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Orlando.
Ball movement was critical in this game. It did not stick with any one player, so his passing was on point, and he really picked apart the defense.
Now, here is Maravich. 4-point game. And here's Price from beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Price has got his first 3 points of the game.
And with Price, you know, you not only get the range, you get the consistency. One of the league's most accurate shooters.
Short with the bucket.
And a little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Now, here is Maravich. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Brent, of course, you won a championship with the Spurs back in 2005 and 2007. Talk about the differences between those two teams.
Well, the similarities are more what I would go with, Kevin. 2005, it was a year where we leaned on Timmy a ton to beat a very physical, rough and rugged Pistons team who had won 6 Eastern Conference Finals. Maybe Manu Ginobili was the MVP of that series, by the way. And in 2007, the younger guys had grown up. We beat the Cavs 4-0, and that was LeBron James just putting on a show to get into the Eastern Conference Finals, beating that same Detroit team.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Maravich hits them both. When the super teams are dominant game after game, some people are going to ask, what's the point of even playing a game like this?
Well, in the regular season, I hear that all the time, and I sort of laugh at it because this is what the season is about. Sure. 82-game grind, having competition not only with opponents, but within yourself, within your team, battling for minutes. And we understand that a lot of these teams are built to win in the postseason. The regular season doesn't mean much for them. They're going to qualify for the playoffs, but there are other teams in this league, Kevin, trying to fight to improve. And on nights where you have opportunities to play against that kind of dominant team, a coach can say, see the potential, see what is possible. We just saw it here tonight.
And take some personal pride in your performance.
No doubt about it. And you can stack yourself up against these super teams that roll into your arena to find out exactly where you are. And sometimes winning a game like that for a coaching staff, they can say, let's use this momentum to build on it. We just beat one of the better teams in the league. So psychologically, it works in a lot of ways during a regular season.
And so Price will bring it up for the Spurs, trailing by 5. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
Here's Wilkins, following the basket by Pete Maravich. Robinson. Good D by Gasol.
Credit the defense, wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there, but he made him attempt a difficult layup.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Short passes to Petrie, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Joe Johnson picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Washington, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. A different look now for San Antonio. West is checked in for Gasol. Schrempf comes in for Johnson. And it's Ellis in for Price. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
Outside, Maravich. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Maravich. Garnett's got his second bucket of the night.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Here's Petrie. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Garnett. The second effort. It's deflected. Wilkins against Maravich. Pass to Short. Lets it go from deep. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it.
Yeah, and the size of Schrempf there makes it difficult on the D, really forcing them to have to foul on the way up.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Something the NBA has tested out in the G League, Brent, coaches' challenges. What do you think?
I think the idea of making sure that the handkerchief matches the tie is a great idea.
Only you would say that. Only you would say that.
I'm just worried with some of the casual styles in the NBA that it's not going to be accessible. But
I think you're right.
I think it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be interesting for the league. But it's going to happen.
Anything to make these coaches do more, make more decisions.
Make more decisions and make decisions that you know can impact whether or not your team wins the basketball game or loses it. Because after a referee makes a determination that you think might be the other way, or they don't look at a replay where you're sure and certain that you could get possession, I'm reaching for the hanky. And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Ellis kicks to Brown. Schrempf passes to West. Back to Schrempf. 6 to shoot. Over Smith. And the shot is long. The Wizards with the lead. To the paint. Here's Cooper. Out to Smith. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Spurs shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Ellis, the pass to Brown. Here is Schrempf. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Number one, the Wizards.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And he makes the first. And Schrempf drops them both.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys the need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
As always, DA, appreciate the good work. So, guys, they want to see their shooting percentage high up there immediately.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean you're just hoping a few guys get hot. It means a commitment to finding good shots.
Well, they're very driven offensively as a team, so you don't have to worry about guys getting too lazy out there. They're just going to keep working and finding those open opportunities.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
A little over-aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
On defense, the Wizards. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the Spurs. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Spurs, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Still some chances to find some positive as the season comes to an end. Even if it's not a playoff spot, just some kind of forward momentum heading into the offseason.
Cooper kicks to Smith. Over West. And Washington again with the bucket. So for Washington, their last game a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Cooper against Armstrong. West outside to the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Armstrong dishes to West. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That gives them the lead. Schrempf's got 7 points in the game.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Smith, no luck.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ellis against Korver. Ellis, the pass to Schrempf. Kicks it to West. The pass to Ellis. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Pelicans. To the inside. Shots good by Dantley.
Fantastic pass from Korver there to a teammate who is left all alone, seeing the court well.
Armstrong passes to West. Ellis with it. And here's Armstrong. 5 points in the game. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for West.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And Smith with the stuff. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Armstrong kicks it to West. Ellis outside. Back to West. Pass to Schrempf. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one's on target from the wing. Schrempf's got 9 points. Here's Cooper. Here's Smith. Over West. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs out in front, up 1. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Yeah, fans always have in the back of the mind the idea of those hometown calls, but the truth is the aggressiveness is paying off.
Washington trailing. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Smith. Kyle Korver is out there with Cooper. And it's Eaton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Korver passes to Dantley. Lock at 6. Shoots a 3. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Passes it to Brown. Armstrong against Cooper. Now Armstrong. He kicks it to Brown. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. Eaton grabs the miss. Wizards shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Smith, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Smith's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Washington. Armstrong passes to West. Ellis outside. Back to West. Now, here is Schrempf. Defense is right there. Back to West. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
And if it does, as evenly as these two teams have played here, it's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top.
Here's Dantley after David West's bucket. Down it goes. Nice one there from Dantley. Dantley's got 6 points.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Smith against Armstrong. West at the elbow. Out to Schrempf. And it's San Antonio with another. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Dantley. He has 6. Smith on the wing. They get the rebound.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's West. Last game we saw him score 14. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Washington fast break. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Ellis. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And to be honest, not quite the numbers you've come to expect from a player of his caliber.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster, an up and down stretch for him right now, but don't worry, team. He'll be back out there and feasting in no time.
Armstrong kicks to Ellis. Over Corver. Ellis can't get it to go. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Marc Gasol is checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Schrempf. And a change for the Wizards. Robinson's checked in. Smith wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
West kicks to Ellis. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Gasol. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When it comes to veteran players, Brent, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams, Kevin, and I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes for a coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate
right.
as much.
When a guy gets 15 minutes a night and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
And you know, by now, I don't think there's much question. Mark and his brother Powell are the best 1-2 brother punch in NBA history. How about over 30,000 points combined?
Now, here is Maravich. He's got 6. Here's Garnett. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Garnett's got 6. Here's Petrie. Maravich defending. Shots good from Petrie.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Wilkins. Pass to Pettit. Robinson down low. Maravich defending. High post shot. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Price. Garnett's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs. Outside Wilkins. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one falls for Robinson. He hits both from the stripe. Here is Price. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. So it's San Antonio now. Maravich, good.
And terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Wilkins following the basket by Pete Maravich. Short passes to Petrie. Outside Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. Garnett with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got 3 assists now in this one. Wizards trailed by 4. Outside Wilkins, and the pass to Petrie. He feeds it to Robinson. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Robinson's got 6 points.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Pass to Maravich. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Out to the right wing. Here's Petrie. Maravich defending. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Here's Petrie, and it's in there. Petrie's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Price against Wilkins. Price kicks to Maravich. Johnson outside. Passes it to Gasol. Over Robinson. And that one hits back iron.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. Garnett inside. 17 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
Here's Petrie following the score by Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Maravich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Garnett. He's been dominant over the last month. 6th in rebounding. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So he gets them both. Wizards trail by 7. Wilkins with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando. He gets it in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson kicks to Price. Inside, Gasol. No good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Floats one up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Pete Maravich. The Wizards haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he makes the first.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Price. To the inside, and Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Price. Price has got his 3rd assist on the night. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Petrie. He's got 15. Feeds to Robinson. Banked in off the glass. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Price with the ball. Wilkins picks him up, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Toronto, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Washington, 5 games behind.
And seeing where Washington is, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
Well, how could you? They're a team that's actually feared at this point, and that is legit. They go into every single game, no matter who's the opponent, and they expect to win.
The Spurs making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Johnson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got 5 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 6. Outside Wilkins. Sweet little floater. Wilkins has got 4 this quarter.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Maravich kicks to Ellis. Right side Gasol. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Petrie the pass to Wilkins. Pass to Pettit. Here's Short. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Robinson. Some solid defense from Gasol.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Another one for Maravich. The lights out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. Ellis kicks to Maravich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. At this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for Washington.
It's been the guards who've dominated the ball, but really in a good way, creating opportunities for their teammates, and that's something they'll look to continue here down the stretch.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maravich. And the Spurs with some changes. P.J. Brown's checked in for Gasol. West comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Detlef Schrempf is subbed in for Joe Johnson. Maravich hits them both. Here's Cooper. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bounce pass Smith. Short passes to Dantley. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Heaton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ellis kicks to Maravich. And David West, the bucket on the assist by Maravich. West has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for San Antonio. The pass to Smith. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Short. Pass to Cooper. Shot clock at 2. Misses the 3. Outside Maravich. Over Cooper. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Pop, what did you think of the pace of your team in the first half?
Well, we've upped the pace. It's what we need to do because we're not as good a defensive team as we used to be. So something's got to give somewhere.
Pop, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half, and they've got all the momentum on their side. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, they got a nice advantage in the free throw department. I wish I was a shooter. They've been the one taking the direct approach. They're driving the lane, being physical, and forcing the opposing D into tight spots. And that's got them a lot of points at the line and the lead.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Wizards.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pete Maravich having a dominant impact in this one.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
And Washington has possession. 8-point game. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Price is out there with Maravich. Then it's Johnson, and it's looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside to choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Short. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Washington, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Spurs leading by 6. Price kicks to Garnett. Spurs passing it around. And they pick up 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Wizards shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. It's stolen by Garnett. Johnson in the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Johnson's got 5 now.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Passes to Short from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Outside, Maravich. He kicks to Price. Six on the shot clock. Back to Maravich. Unloads from 13. Washington with the rebound. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Washington, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Spurs leading by 5. Outside, Maravich. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it to Garnett. Wilkins against Price. Count that one. Price has got 5 now.
And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Wilkins passes to Short. Buries the jump shot. He's got 8.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Johnson kicks to Garnett. And the pass to Maravich. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. Free throw good, Maravich. The Spurs making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. Maravich hits them both. And here is Wilkins. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Petrie. Here's Short. Count the basket. Short's got 7 points for the quarter.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
Got a piece of it. From 17 feet out, another one falls for Washington.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Maravich kicks to Garnett. Back to Maravich, and he jams it with authority.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Wizards trail by 5. Wilkins passes to Petrie. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Passes it to Maravich. Back to Johnson. Fires from 18. And the Spurs scoring again.
Joe is a scorer and a shooter, but it always looks prettiest from the mid-range.
Pass to Petrie. Here's Short. Maravich defending. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Spurs have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. In fourth, the Spurs.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Here is Armstrong. 5 points in the game. The pass to Garnett. Six to shoot. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Robinson, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Ellis, he's checked in for the Spurs.
One shot.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
San Antonio trailing here. Now Armstrong. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Count that one. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
Here's Short. 13 points in the game. Pass to Petrie. And Gasol sends it back. Here's Armstrong. And the Spurs scoring again.
And Joe Johnson unselfish with that play. You can call his number just about any time, but turning down a good shot for a great one, good on you, Joe.
Washington's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Garnett comes over to help, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Wilkins against Armstrong. Here's Short. The Wizards with another miss. Spurs leading by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And that's how you set up your teammates, done with a little bit of flair.
A different look now for San Antonio. West comes in for Kevin Garnett, and it's Shrimp in for Joe Johnson. And that one misses. Wizards trail by 6. The kick out to Wilkins. Cooper the pass to Wilkins. Down low. Here's Eaton. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the layup. Eaton's got his second basket of the night.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Wilkins against Armstrong. Passes it to Gasol. He kicks it to Armstrong. A three-pointer off the mark. Washington's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Ellis surveying the D. Sinks that one from the post. Ellis has got his first points in this one.
And that's about as easy as it gets. Not many guys are going to blow wide open layups at the professional level like that.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Washington calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Marc Gasol. He's around 14 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
I love it when guys tap back into that gift. All these guys at some point were that kind of player in their career. Fun to see it show up here.
Here's Dantley. 6 points for him. Count that bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Armstrong with it. He's got 9. Ellis on top. He's guarded by Cooper. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Off target from outside.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass, and a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Here is Armstrong following the bucket by the Wizards. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Armstrong's got 11 points. Wizards trail by 4. Wilkins passes to Dantley. Kicks to Smith. Pass to Eaton. Here's Dantley. And it's off the back rim. No good. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Shrimp, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13.
And you'll take that shot every time down. Beautiful work all the way around.
Washington has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Smith. The shot will not fall. West with some nice D. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Shrimp kicks to Armstrong. Lets it fly. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Wizards trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2 points. That one goes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
He dishes it to Gasol. And there's the pass to Ellis. Back to Gasol. He kicks it to Shrimp. Back to Gasol. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Not a stellar first half, but he's become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
Wilkins passes to Smith. Over Shrimp. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 17 now.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Armstrong kicks to Gasol. Now, here is Shrimp. Defense is right there. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Cooper against Ellis. Here's Cooper. Dishes it to Smith. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wilkins against Armstrong. Pass to Gasol. That's tipped.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Spurs lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Enzo Price will bring it up for San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. So on the floor for Washington, Cooper is out there with Wilkins. And it's Smith. And it's Dantley in at the 3 spot. And here's Price for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Price has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs. Wilkins against Price. Wilkins up top. Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Price, the pass to Brown. Ellis kicks to Price. Shot from 12. It's deflected. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To the middle. Here's Dantley. And it's denied. Ellis outside. And the rejection by Smith. To the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Maravich, he's checked in for Ellis. Spurs leading by 4. Price, the pass to Shrimp. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Maravich. And Brown throws it down hard.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And then uses his explosiveness once he's gathered the rebound to throw it down.
Petrie, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. A different look now for San Antonio. Kevin Garnett is checked in for West. And it's Johnson in for Schrempf. The Wizards making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Price looking it over. Kicks it to Maravich. Garnett outside. On the wing, Brown. Clock at 6. Now, here is Maravich. Johnson in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Staying ready. Johnson spotting up and lasers that one in.
Here's Petrie, guarded by Price. Robinson passes to Dantley. Robinson, that's good.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And you have to be. That's the approach you always want. Don't settle for the jumpers. Pound it inside.
Johnson, a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. And 12 points for Johnson.
Oh, Joe Johnson, a good shooter for all the time he spent in the NBA. That's solid.
Washington calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Pete Maravich.
And he can't be stopped right now. The D looks like they're at a loss, and they have no idea how to contain him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He told him, now's when you turn it on. Leave them in the rearview mirror. I know we can put these guys away. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thank you, David. To the paint. Tries from 7. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Robinson. Pass to Johnson. No good. Shot missing. And Washington the other way now. The pass to Short. Here's Dantley. Maravich defending. Down it goes. Nice one there from Dantley.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Price. Here's Maravich. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game has broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
The Spurs making a switch here. West is checked in. Wilkins is checked in for Washington. Here's Short. He's guarded by Johnson. Got a piece of it. And that one is good. And that's now 17 points for Robinson.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
I feel like there's an uptick in the intensity as well. Fourth quarter, and it's closing time.
Outside, Maravich. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Wilkins against Price. Over Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Robinson.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. San Antonio leading. Johnson finds West. From about 19 feet, and Maravich gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Maravich has got 4 points this quarter. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Robinson. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Outside, Maravich. Excellent D there from Wilkins. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Garnett kicks to Maravich. Passes it to Price. Here's West. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And West, a knockdown mid-range shooter. You just assume it's going in whenever it leaves his hands.
Here's Robinson. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Outside, Maravich. He kicks it to Price. Back to Maravich. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Petrie. Maravich defending. Price against Wilkins. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
Well, beating one guy is one thing, but beating 5, heck of a job there. He's got the talent to finish, too. Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
Inside. And it's sent back by West. And he recovers it.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Marc Gasol's checked in for San Antonio.
One shot.
Throw good. Robinson. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Price, the pass to Maravich. Outside Gasol. Garnett, right side. 4 on the clock. Over Pettit. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Wow, credit there. Somehow finds a way to knock that one in.
Wilkins kicks to Robinson. To the wing on the left. Here's Petrie. Maravich defending, and the basket is good. Petrie's got 25 points in the game. And here's Price. He brings it up for San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.
And he had to be the pick, no doubt. He's had an astonishing number of steals. He's kind of been a thorn in their side all game, just clogging up passing lanes and playing really tight D on the ball.
Stolen away. Now the feed to Wilkins. And he banks in the layup. Wilkins has got 4 points in the quarter. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Maravich kicks to Price. Over Wilkins. No good from Price.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really a factor.
Here's the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded a corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
And Garnett has it in the corner. Price outside. To end the run. And good. He nails it.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Well, there never really is, but you're right, especially coming down the stretch of a tight game. He's a guy you got to pay much closer attention to defensively.
Garnett with the block. Hit it. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs trail by 4. Now Maravich. Lob pass to Gasol.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Wilkins kicks to Robinson. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Robinson's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take advantage.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Garnett's got 22.
Well, known as a great scorer, Johnson a willing passer, multiple seasons in his career, averaging around 6 assists per game.
Wilkins can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Johnson finds Garnett. Gasol against Robinson. Gasol, no good.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad. That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Price with the ball. Wilkins picks him up. Garnett kicks to Price. Johnson for three. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Price has got his 8th assist in the game.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Robinson passes to Pettit. Here's Price. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He feeds it to Maravich. It's good. Maravich has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Marc Gasol.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 2. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
A good guy to have on the free throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Washington with the ball. Here's Robinson. It falls!
Guys, he can get this shot anytime he wants.
Now, you bet. With his height, not many defenders are going to challenge that mid-range jump shot.
Price up top. Defended by Wilkins. Garnett trying to break loose. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wilkins kicks to Robinson. Knocked loose. Pass to short. Three-pointer. Trains it from downtown.
The defense is key here.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
I really like when you run plays that have options, get to either one, and take the best shot available.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson with it. Outside, Maravich. To force OT. He got it!
Man!
Wow! He got it!
This is what you got to do.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for San Antonio. Johnson is out there with Garnett. Then there's Maravich, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Price in at the point guard. And the first one at the line is good. Maravich hits them both. Here's Petrie. Here's the teardrop. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Garnett. Here's Maravich. And the layup's good off the glass. Maravich has got 38 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the pass to Petrie. Inside, Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got 29 in the game.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Outside Gasol. Over Robinson, and another basket for San Antonio.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great weapon for a 7-footer to have.
Nice fadeaway to get over the top. And that's 31 points for Robinson. Here is Price. Johnson left side. Maravich the pass to Price. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Washington. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Kicks to Wilkins. Here's Petrie. Back to Wilkins. Here's Petrie. Maravich defending. Fires from the corner. And Washington again with the bucket. And here's Price. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Maravich. Back to Price. Stolen by Wilkins. Knocked away. Bennett, the pass to Dantley. Wilkins kicks to Robinson. Here's Petrie. Plays it up off the glass. Petrie's got 31.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see them getting those interior looks.
Wilkins against Price. Outside Maravich. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gasol's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. For Washington, they've gone a stellar 4 of 5 from the floor since the start of overtime. Elbow shot. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Robinson. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Garnett. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. 24 points for Kevin Garnett.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
To the paint. Here's Petrie. Maravich defending. And Gasol comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Robinson passes to Bennett. 6 to shoot. Here's Dantley. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Sometimes, despite the odds, you have to rise to the occasion. Nice mid-range jumper there.
Price against Wilkins. It's stolen by Wilkins. Here's Petrie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
It's the first that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 35 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try it.
Maravich kicks to Price. Back to Maravich. Here's Garnett. Out to Maravich. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Washington calls timeout. The score knotted at 1:45. 23 seconds left in the first overtime. Price against Wilkins. Outside, Robinson. Passes it to Pettit. It's in!
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 2. 1 second left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Here's Johnson. Hits it, and we're going to another overtime.
What a phenomenal shot at the buzzer. I just cannot believe what we've seen in this game.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. And so it's Washington with it. Here's Petrie. Maravich defending. Petrie, the pass to Pettit. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Price against Wilkins. Johnson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. And Gasol gets it to go.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Out left to the wing. Robinson left side. Gasol with the steal. Garnett kicks to Maravich, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Maravich has got 42 in the game.
This is great to see him take over in stretches like this, coming alive at just the right time.
Petrie, the pass to Short. Five on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Petrie. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Maravich. To the middle, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Garnett finds Johnson. Price against Robinson. Tries again. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Price. 22 points for Marc Gasol.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's Petrie. Maravich defending. Floats one. Shots good from Petrie. Petrie's got 8 here in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Price kicks to Maravich. Johnson outside. Feeds it to Gasol. Here's Garnett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Garnett's got 26.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely. And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Maravich, the pass to Gasol. The three from Johnson falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, if I'm the coach over there, I'm ordering up a cup of Joe. On fire right now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Garnett, the pass to Maravich. And there it is for him. Maravich has got 44.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Yeah, shooting at a very high percentage right now. This one extending the lead.
Robinson kicks to Wilkins. Bennett, the pass to Short. Nice ball movement by Washington. Wilkins draws the double. Here's Petrie. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Petrie's got 37.
Just dynamic playmaking. Wilkins sees the court better than anybody, and he never misses the mark with his passes. Always right on the money.
Gasol dishes to Price. Garnett. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Well, they're nearing that point right now. Everything would have to go perfectly just to give them a shot.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Outside Wilkins. Here's Robinson. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Maravich, the pass to Garnett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I like the fact that he took his time at the line and simply did what he does, practice his routine and seal it.
And clearly Scott Brooks wants to take a timeout and talk it over. They're trailing by 9. 29 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. Here's Jackson, and it comes off the front of the rim. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down low, Armstrong kicks it to West. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 11. There's 10 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. Guys, your thoughts?
and just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
Well, it's all about doing your best with the time that you've been given. It's the only thing really that you can control as a player. So let's see what they decide to run.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.